dangerous, Warriors or Lakers?
It's going to be sacrilegious to say what I'm saying, but I'm going to say the reigning defending champion Golden State Warriors. I am fully aware that on the road they have the third worst defensive rating, and at home they have the third best defensive rating. I don't understand what the hell is going on with the Warriors that are 9-30 on the road. They played good for like the first 12 to 15 minutes yesterday, and then after that, without Jokic on the floor to go against them, I didn't know who the hell they were. But damn it, they still the Warriors. And when I think about the Warriors, I think about postseason. I think about Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, the greatest shooting backcourt in the history of the game. It's without question. You know this. You know this, RJ. There has never been a shooting backcourt better than them. Steph Curry is the greatest shooter that God has ever created. Klay Thompson is top 5 all time. Didn't like the fact that he missed those 2 wide open threes near the end of the game yesterday. They could have won the game. But damn it, the bottom line is this. They're champions. They're tested. And when I think about the Lakers, don't get me wrong. We all know who LBJ is, LeBron. Okay? Listen, if Anthony Davis, my only issue with Anthony Davis is him missing games, not what he does when he plays games, okay? So I don't have those issues with him. The Beasley, Vanderbilt, D'Angelo Russell, I love the pickups. I love the fact that they're an elite defensive team since those guys have arrived. The only thing that I could say in the Lakers' favor, however, RJ, Shanae, is that they playing with house money because the expectations ain't great. That's all I could say. In terms of anything else, I'm sorry. Listen, I love LeBron James, Mount Rushmore, number 2 all time on my list. Not number 1, but number 2. But damn it, sometimes he's questionable at that free throw line. I got to see it, okay? I got to see these other brothers with their playoff lives on the line and what they're going to do. I know D'Angelo Russell and Beasley and Vanderbilt and their brothers could play, okay? But they ain't Steph Curry. They ain't Klay Thompson. Okay, and that's what I'm looking at. I understand Jordan Poole, Draymond, other guys, they got to be there. I get it, undersized to some degree, defensive rating I just brought up. But the champions, I'm sorry, if I'm going to put somebody ahead of them, it's got to be an elite team, not a team that just showed up over the last few weeks. No, I'm not giving the Lakers the edge over the Warriors.
No, everything you're saying is cute. It's adorable. I respect it.
I like those words. I've never had those words.
That's what I'm saying. It is
cute and adorable.
It is adorable just to watch you kind of coddle this entire situation when you're talking about who is more dangerous. Yes. And you're talking about a Warriors team that on the road in a must-win situation, who is complete, minus Andrew Wiggins, which is a big part of their problem. Minus Andrew Wiggins, they couldn't get it done. They couldn't get it done. He better be back, and we hope he is back. But they couldn't get it done without Jokic on the court. And what makes this so disturbing, Jokic is their offense for the Denver Nuggets. He is how they move. He is how they play. He is everything that they do. So you take out the central piece of one of the best offenses, and your defense still cannot get it done if you're the Golden State Warriors. That is a problem. You can't be more dangerous if you are a team that has an inability to win on the road, regardless of the situation that is presented to you. That is this unrealistic. So when we're talking about the Lakers and the way they play, this started basically at the trade. When the trade happened, this momentum started. LeBron went down, and then their momentum continued. They continued to build once LeBron was gone. Then LeBron comes back, and it looks like they're continuing to build. So if I'm looking at a team right now going into the postseason, who is more dangerous? Is it the team that's been building for the last 2 months, or is it the team that continues to struggle? This is not a small sample size. This is over the course of an 82-game season. They've got 9 wins on the road. And you're going to tell me that they're going to go on the road against the best teams in the world and get it done? That, to me, is just unrealistic. It's cute. It's adorable, because that is not what's going to happen in this league if they do not get Andrew Wiggins back. If they don't get Andrew Wiggins back.
Cute and adorable associated with my name. I do love cute and adorable associated with my name, Janae.
Look at that.
It does sound good associated with my name.
I'm really, really, really sorry, Stephen A., that I'm not sorry that I'm agreeing with RJ, because it's absolutely the Lakers. I got you, bro. It's absolutely the Lakers.
Lord,
the team after the trade deadline that had the most pressure. But then have sort of over-exceeded expectations with their acquisitions. And there's one thing that coaches tell you, especially when you go on the road, which you will have to be on the road, especially if you're in the Lakers or the Warriors position in the postseason play-in or playoffs. Defense travels. We are worried about this Golden State defense. I mean, the reason they won a championship last season was because they were number 2 in defensive rating. Right now, they have just pummeled all the way down. And the reason the answer also is the Lakers is because the Lakers go not as LeBron James goes, the Lakers go as Anthony Davis goes. And what have we seen from AD the last 3 games? He's shooting 65% from the field. He dropped 40. LeBron also, by the way, had a triple-double against my Rockets, but nonetheless. Then he came off of a night where he had 38 and 17.
Hold on, Janae. Did you just say the Rockets?
Leave me alone because we're getting Victor Wembanyama.
They did lose to the Rockets a couple weeks ago.
Don't try. Look, Stephen A., I know your book. You're trying to divert me by talking about the Rockets, talking about something else. I know your book. We're going to get Victor Wembanyama very soon. But the reason why the Lakers are the answer is when you have LeBron James, who obviously knows what it's like to take over and also be a team player. When you have Anthony Davis giving you 4-year highs in career, in points and rebounds. Then you have the defense. Then you have the depth. This is a team that no matter where you play, whether it's home at Crypto, where I'm literally right by, or on the road, you feel a little bit more confident in that versus the Warriors who really just have not shown us consistency from that department.
Well, that's a couple of things to point out here. Number one, it's pretty nice crib that you got down there. I saw the building. It's pretty nice. I just want to throw that out there. That's number one. Number 2, again, I love cute and adorable associated with my name. It means a lot to me. There is no doubt about that. Thank you so much, RJ.
You're welcome.
Number 3, just as an aside, I have to say this. The trolls out there getting at Andrew Wiggins for whatever they think is going on. You out of pocket. Mind your damn business. We don't know what's going on. Ain't none of our business what's going on.
Don't do that around me.
But I will say this. You kind of do need to get back. You missed a lot of games. If you're healthy enough, get back. Handle your business. Please do. But the playoffs coming. They need them.
Knicks fans, I'm saying this in front of Stephen A., and you know that nothing kills me more than to be on his side, and I truly believe that the Knicks have done an outstanding job front office.
I love everybody.
RJ, let me ask you this. What do you think would be the most intriguing first-round series?
I think, honestly, the 4 or 5 in the Western Conference with Phoenix and whoever else that they get, it could be Golden State, we don't know. I still think that the Cavs-Knicks one, because obviously you had the offseason conversation. You've had these battles. You've had the Knicks ascend to where they are. You've got Brunson. You've added so many nice pieces to this team over the course of this stretch. So to me, the number 1 series that I think everyone will be watching, and it's going to go 7, because you got Julius Randle. You got that size. You got Evan Mobley. You got Jared Allen. You've got Darius Garland. You got great matchups. You've got some, you got a little storyline there with, they could have gotten him. So I just look at that matchup being the most intriguing, and I don't really think it's that close.
Stephen A., I'm still old enough to remember when you had an APB out not too long ago for World Wide West, but I love how the tables have turned. You're like, where are you? I haven't seen you, but hey, I'm happy you love everybody.
Leon Rose.
Oh, was it Leon Rose? There we go.
Unfortunately, I always know where Wes is. Leon Rose is who I was looking for. But
that part, good correction, but I still remember that when they were missing in action. But now you love everybody. I love that.
I love everybody.
The most intriguing first-round series absolutely has to be the Phoenix Suns taking on the Golden State Warriors, for me. I mean, you're talking about a Phoenix Suns team that not too long ago was in the NBA Finals. And you tell me that then they get the Coach of the Year, right? Then you trade everybody and get Kevin Durant, who is literally a walking bucket, giving you 30 points per game. He's also one of the most improved defenders out there. And then you add him to a top 7 defense, which means you have to be top 10 to make a really big championship push. You have the defending champs versus now the expectant champs after you acquire the talents of Kevin Durant. But the most intriguing part of this is that I believe Kevin Durant has yet to play in front of fans at Chase Center, back at Golden State. I mean, he had that unfortunate roll of the ankle that he would have been able to go and really have that experience. We have yet to see KD in front of Warriors fans ever since he left, by nature of what has happened the last few years. To me, that's going to be crazy. That's going to be must-watch basketball. The Suns, they are expected to be champions because they got KD KD, with Devin Booker, Chris Paul, and do not forget DeAndre Ayton, who's going to be a monster in the pick and roll, going up against your Warriors. Now, I know they have some road woes, but they're still the Warriors that command the magic, the hearts, the souls, and minds of so many basketball fans. That reunion is going to be chef's kiss.
I really have been missed. The niceties, the pleasantries. I mean, I get it, but let's call it what it is. It's the Suns Warriors. You cannot beat Kevin Durant and lose in the first round. That cannot happen. That cannot happen. RJ, as much as I have been lamenting the fact that the possibility. Oh, my Lord, if the New York Knicks lose to Donovan Mitchell when they should have had Donovan Mitchell, and how furious I will be, I might have to take off. I might have to call it.
And you say the other one's worse.
Because I'm scared of what the hell I'm going to say on national television if the New York Knicks get sent home by Donovan Mitchell. I'm telling you right now, I'm not going to be okay with it. I'm not. Having said all of that, it's not beyond the realm of comprehension. A matter of fact, it's possibly likely in some people's eyes. You're Kevin Durant. You said, I want to go to a situation where I'm playing the brand of basketball that I like. You go there, win back-to-back championships, back-to-back NBA Finals MVP. You decide to depart from that to go to Brooklyn to represent your old organization, okay? We all know what happened there, albeit not really his fault as a basketball player, because when he was healthy, he showed up. I would like to remind the world right now that Kevin Durant, in the last 25 games that he's played, well, when he's been healthy, they're 23-2. They're 23-2. This brother is something special, okay? And now that didn't work out, so you wanted to go to Phoenix because Monty Williams is coaching there. It's a better situation. You got CP3, you got Devin Booker, and you lose in the first round to the team you left? Oh, hell no. Hell to the no. You can't let that happen. As much as I'm appalled at the thought that Donovan Mitchell could send the Knicks home, I don't think anything's worse than Kevin Durant getting sent home in the first round.
Let me tell you why
if
you're
it's
wrong.
by the Golden State Warriors.
Let me tell you why you're wrong.
Please.
Because that only impacts Kevin Durant. That's a Kevin Durant story. That's a Kevin Durant storyline.
Okay.
If the Knicks lose to the Cavs, that affects all of Knick Nation. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know. I might have taken a week off. I might have taken a week off of television. Because all of Knick Nation will lose their collective brains.
The Suns got KD to win a championship.
All of Knick Nation will lose their collective minds if they lose to a guy they could have gotten.
Nobody's expecting a championship for the Knicks.
Who's going to lose their mind? Who's going to lose their mind if Kevin Durant loses?
Listen, nobody's expecting a championship for the Knicks. We're just saying you shouldn't lose to Donovan Mitchell because you should have had Donovan Mitchell. But in KD's case, we got Phoenix going to the finals. What are you talking about?
Who's we?
Kevin Durant. You don't get Kevin Durant to not win a championship.
You don't count. Okay, you've been busy modeling. You don't count. But most people have the Phoenix Suns representing the Western Conference. You can't get bounced out in the first round. Oh, hell to no.
They're defending champions.
No. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.